Today we're painting this cute ice cream cone in watercolor. I'll show you how to draw it first, and then we'll paint it together step by step. It's a fun beginner-friendly project, so let's get started. We'll begin by drawing a simple oval. This will help us place the ice cream and keep everything centered. Next, draw the waffle cone underneath. Think of it as a cup that gets slightly narrower toward the bottom. Since the ice cream sits inside the cone, we won't see the back of the oval anymore, so erase that part. Make a tiny mark above the cone to show where the top will be. This little guide helps keep everything centered instead of leaning to one side. Now draw 3 rounded layers, making each one slightly smaller than the one below, and finish with a small point at the top. Finally, add the waffle pattern to the cone. Don't worry about making every square exactly the same. Small imperfections will make it look more natural. Let's start painting the cone. First, wet the entire cone with clean water. Then apply a light base layer of yellow ochre using the wet on wet technique. While the paper is still damp, mix a little burnt umber into the yellow ochre and paint the shadows around the edges and anywhere the cone naturally falls into shadow. Use a clean, damp brush to soften and blend those darker areas. I'm also adding a little texture and lightly defining some of the waffle pattern, but this is only our first layer. We'll add more shadows and details later. Now I'll dry the painting before moving on. Next, wet the entire ice cream with clean water. Using a very diluted alizarin crimson, paint a light base layer over the whole ice cream. While it's still wet, add a slightly stronger mix around the outer edges and where the layers overlap to create soft shadows and give the ice cream more dimension. The wet paper allows the colors to blend together beautifully without creating harsh edges. Now that everything is dry, let's return to the cone. Using a darker mix of yellow ochre and burnt umber, deepen the shadows around the rim, along the sides and near the bottom. Then add more definition to the waffle pattern by painting darker details inside the squares. These small details really bring the cone to life. Now it's time to add the second layer to the ice cream. Using a slightly stronger alizarin crimson, deepen the shadows around the edges and between the rounded layers. Blend the paint with a clean, damp brush to keep those soft watercolor transitions. Building up the color in layers gives the ice cream a nice rounded look. finish the painting, mix a little indigo with plenty of water and paint a soft shadow underneath the cone. Blend the edges so the shadow fades naturally into the paper. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed painting this watercolor ice cream cone with me. If you did, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more beginner-friendly watercolor tutorials.